Hey everyone, it's Andy with Reverb, and today I'm checking out the next offering in Walrus Audio's Mako series. It's the R1 Reverb. With 6 studio-quality reverb programs, you can dial in anything from traditional spring, plates and halls of any size, to glitchy reversed reverb and ethereal swells. Like the D1, this Mako series pedal sports stereo ins and outs, MIDI control with 128 presets, or 9 easily accessible onboard presets that even spill over when changed. Powerful yet simple controls on the R1 allow you to shape the size of the reverb but also add special characteristics via the multifunctional tune knob set to X. For example, X adds a warm grit to dripping spring and a simulated overdrive to the EMT-style plate program. In BFR, X adjusts the diffusion of the multiple delays that make up this gigantic reverb. Other unique modes are the Refract with its reverse and glitchy delay textures, and Air, which is a slow building reverb that allows you to play over easily and is a great match for other instruments such as keys and synth. The other toggle controls on the tune knob allow you to quickly adjust the low and high frequencies of any reverb. And a similar arrangement on the left with the tweak control allows one knob to control everything from LFO speed and depth to the amount of pre-delay. Like all Walrus effects, the R1 is made in the USA for the Sonic Explorer and is available right now on Reverb. Let's just start with a simple mono configuration and get some classic spring reverb. I'll then adjust some really interesting parameters like the X to add a bit more grit to that spring bounce, and some fast modulation with the tweak control to kind of get it into that oil can echo territory. Now here's the X, which adds a bit more grit and just more vibrance to those virtual springs. Now some fast vibrato, almost like an oil can, since it's in the tails of the reverb. Here's the hall mode, which I find sounds very natural if you want to use just a little bit of decay to add some extra space to a very dry room. You could also add some slow modulation, which you'll hear in a minute, and it sounds great with some overdrive going into it. It's a way to just add a little bit of movement without being overly processed. Here's some classic studio plate reverb. And while we're at it, I'll play around with the sustained foot switch, which not only freezes the tails and sort of takes it on this morphing journey, you could actually play over those reverb sounds with the very same reverb you've selected. For these next three programs, I want to show you all the details, so I've hooked it up in stereo. This next one, BFR, is just a huge reverb, and we'll see how the swell effect sounds with these long extended tails. Let's try out the Refract Mode, which is another huge reverb, but it also blends in some glitchy and reversed reverb elements. And you can really fine-tune that one with the X as well as the low and high controls. here's your look at the R1 reverb from Walrus Audio's Mako series. A very powerful reverb that goes from standard all the way to atmospheric and very esoteric. You can find it right here on Reverb. Thanks for watching.